This window is literally rattling on beat. It is about 10:30 p.m. I cannot explain to you guys how loud it is. We're in for a very long night.
It sounds like there's a 1998 subwoofer Nissan Altima next to me.
Now, if you've ever visited Las Vegas, chances are that you've come down to Fremont Street or even stayed in one of these hotels. You probably enjoyed the lower table limits, the cheaper prices on food and drink, and all the super iconic history behind these properties. But I know you also experienced the party atmosphere of the Fremont Street Experience and all the crazy fun that there is to be had down here. I mean, there's literally giant dancing gorillas. Today, we are going to stay in the loudest room on Fremont Street to really immerse ourselves in all of that wild energy. Something tells me it's gonna be a pretty late night, so let's go check in. You might have noticed I picked up a second suitcase. You didn't think I was gonna stay here by myself, did you? More on that later, let's go check in. We got our hotel key. We're checking in around 4 p.m. Obviously, you can check in a little bit earlier than that. That's just the way it's working out for us. So we're gonna go up to the room. It's always a little spooky. Okay guys, we made it to our room, but before we go in, obviously I'm not here by myself. Thanks for joining me, Andrew.
Where have you brought me?
Yeah, well, it's not gonna be the most restful night of sleep, but it's gonna be fun.
Great.
Let's go. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, this room is small. Good thing we like each other. It is also freezing in here. They have the air conditioning blasting. Okay, well, room tour. I don't think that this room tour is gonna take us super long. We have queen bed. We'll test the comfort. Well, I don't think we're gonna get much sleep, but here's the bed. Windows. Wait, do these windows open? Oh.
Don't you dare leave these open tonight.
I don't think it's gonna matter whether they're open or not, babe. It's gonna be a party the entire night. We are literally overlooking the main street stage. That is probably the loudest stage besides the 3rd Street stage on all of Fremont Street. I didn't actually know that these windows really opened. Okay, let's continue the room tour. Now, these rooms were renovated, I heard, in 2012. And I can see, obviously, that the room is in pretty good condition. Like, it looks like a decent paint job. We don't have a fridge, do we? Classic Vegas.
Nobody
no
in
fridge.
Vegas has fridges
No.
unless your room is $2,500 a night.
What is this very sketchy door? Is this haunted? Oh my gosh, this is like a closet, but when I opened it, this very sketchy light came on. Oh my Okay. I don't think I'm gonna be using the closet. I'm not getting great vibes. Bathroom tour? Oh, there's a step up. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna probably wipe out on that in the middle of the night. This bathroom is so small. Look at it. This bathroom, I cannot emphasize how small this is. This is crazy. Wait, let me take the camera from Andrew again. You can't even fully open the door. It just runs into the toilet.
Yeah, you have to just kind of squeeze in here like this. If you were a bit larger than I am, you might have some trouble even getting, like, look at, how are you gonna like maneuver around in here?
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, that was probably the quickest room tour I've ever done. But we don't really care about the room itself, other than the fact that it does look very clean.
It is clean, yeah.
It does look like it was semi-recently renovated. We care about those windows. All right, you guys know that we're staying in the loudest room on Fremont Street, but where exactly is the loudest room? We're at the Golden Gate Hotel, which originally opened in 1906. It is the oldest surviving hotel in all of Las Vegas. We're gonna get into the history and all of that later, but we are at the Golden Gate, right across from the Circa. We're looking over that Main Street stage. So just to kind of set the scene for you guys on where we're gonna be spending the next 20 hours or so. So neither Andrew or I have ever stayed at the Golden Gate, so I had to do a little bit of research on this property for you guys. We are staying in a 1-queen bed, non-smoking room. Perfect. Each standard room features a Serta pillow top mattress, a 32-inch HD screen TV, and Bath & Body Works personal products. In this room, you can experience Art Deco accents, iconic tributes to famous celebrities, and swing-era inspired interior design. We were literally sitting here watching March Madness, and the first band of the night just came on. Oh my word. This is even louder than I thought it was gonna be. Plus the window is literally rattling.
Oh yeah, it's going.
Do you hear that? Okay, we have a bunch of stuff to do, so let's head out. One of the coolest parts of the Golden Gate is that it is the oldest hotel remaining in Las Vegas. So it actually opened back in 1906. And something super cool is they have 10 original rooms from 1906. I know that Say Hi to Matthew just did a video on that, so I highly recommend going over to his channel if you want to see one of these original rooms, but we're gonna go soak in some history. All right, you guys ready for a quick history lesson? Back in 1905, this plot of land was sold, and that's what started Vegas. This land where the Golden Gate is sitting now actually sold for $1,750, which is less than my monthly mortgage. Good thing that Andrew's staying with me because he actually has a bachelor's in history, so he's gonna help me run through this history lesson.
In 1906, this building here opened as the first hotel in all of Las Vegas called Hotel Nevada, and room and board was $1 a night. Wouldn't that be nice? A few years later, in 1931, when gambling was legalized in the state of Nevada, it changed ownership and name to the Salsagev, which was Las Vegas backwards. Another 24 years later, in 1955, it changed its name and ownership once again to the Golden Gate, which is what we still know it as today.
Two more important dates for you guys. In 1927, the Golden Gate is where the first outdoor electric sign was ever installed. And in 1959, this is also the site of the first shrimp cocktail.
1995 was another big year for Fremont Street, as this was the year that it was officially closed to vehicle traffic and the Vivavision screen was first introduced. Another big year was 2008, specifically for the Golden Gate here, as it changed ownership once again and was purchased by Derek and Greg Stevens, who also happen to own the Circa and the D down here on Fremont Street.
That's enough of a history lesson. We're heading back inside because we're gonna partake in something that is very true to what the Golden Gate is: gambling. Wait, I see you checking me out. Oh, you're checking out my luggage. This video is sponsored by Level 8, an American luggage brand that combines durability and style for travelers who value reliability. I got the Voyager carry-on in yellow and black, and Andrew got the luminous textured carry-on in olive. They both feature a German-made Macrolon polycarbonate hard shell material that protects your belongings, but it's super light. They also both have a TSA-approved combination lock so you can keep your stuff secure, and 4 durable and ultra-quiet 360-degree spinner wheels. I personally love my Voyager carry-on because of its wide handle that offers easy maneuverability, even through the craziness of Fremont Street. It also comes with dry-wet separation pockets and 2 expansive compartments so I could pack everything I need for a long night in the loudest room on Fremont Street. Andrew's luminous textured carry-on also has a fully lined interior with a handy divider and 2 zipper pockets, so he had plenty of room for his noise-canceling headphones. Make sure to click the link in my bio to purchase your very own Level 8 luggage and use my promo code to get 10% off your purchase. Thank you to Level 8 for sponsoring this video. Now let's go back inside to the Golden Gate. Shout out to Say Hi to Matthew because I got my $25 match play chip. I'm gonna take this to one of the tables. I have to put down $25 of my own money as well. So it's gonna be one single $50 bet. I'm very nervous about this, so I'm probably gonna make Andrew do it because I just am not lucky when it comes to gambling.
All right, so I went up to the table. There were two guys there. The one guy dropped down 500 bucks on black. The other guy also put all of his money on black. I don't know how much it was. And so I put mine down, my paltry little $50, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna go on red so that somebody wins. And the one guy didn't look so happy about it, but the other guy was super into it. He was like, yeah, somebody's gotta win, do it. So I put mine down on red, it landed on black, which I'm not mad about because that guy won $500 in like 5 seconds.
We were actually actively rooting for him to win. We literally told him.
But the guy felt bad for me, obviously, with our paltry little $50. And he literally handed me $50 out of the 500 that he won. And he said, have some fun tonight. So, yeah.
Viva Las Vegas!
Viva Las Vegas.
So like Andrew mentioned earlier, the Golden Gate is a sister property to the D and Circa. And as a guest of the Golden Gate, we can take advantage of the amenities at both of those properties as well. So we're headed to the D. So because the Golden Gate does not have their own pool, we can use either here, the pool at the D, or Stadium Swim over at Circa. According to the sign, the pool is open until 7 p.m. It's literally 6:25 right now and the pool is closed. Oh well.
We're trying to find the fitness center now because you do have access to that, but we didn't know where it was, so we had to ask. Apparently, it's on floor 12.
I just found her boyfriend. We are on the hunt for the fitness center in the D. I have never been up here. Fitness center and the Traverse City patio. Wow, it really does feel like I'm back in Michigan here. Andrew, are you ready to eat?
Yes, please, I'm starving.
Okay, you guys didn't actually think we were gonna work out right now, did you? Come on now. Andrew's very upset at me right now. I did not realize that Bacon Nation is not open for dinner. They're only open until 2 p.m. Okay, we're gonna figure out where to eat instead, but I know Andrew really wanted that bacon cheeseburger. Sorry, babe. So Bacon Nation was closed at the D, but we just came right over here to Circa. They've got Victory Burger here, so we're still gonna get burgers. All right, our burgers actually look super good, and I think that Andrew is pretty happy that Bacon Nation didn't work out because Victory Burger overlooks the sports book, and we're watching March Madness right now. So how do you feel?
I'm hungry, and I need Alabama to win this game.
It's not looking good.
That is a thick boy right there.
Holy cow.
Yeah. As I said, it's huge.
This, I don't even know how I'm gonna bite this.
Do your best.
Does anyone notice a difference in our burgers, by the way?
It's not like the best burger ever, but it is good. Like, I'm very happy with it.
Strong disagree. Maybe I'm just starving, but I think this burger is great. Like, really good. Cooked medium rare, just like I asked. Is yours medium well?
Mm-hmm.
It's juicy. The cheese is melted really nicely. They put a bunch of toppings on it, and even the bun is like nicely toasted.
The bacon is crazy good though.
Okay.
So,
We don't even need Bacon Nation.
yeah, this bacon is fantastic.
Let's try these fries. Great crisp on them.
They're nice, crispy batter fries.
Look at the texture of this fry. Yeah, that's good.
I'm gonna give the fries an 8 out of 10.
Agreed.
I'm gonna give the burger a 7.5.
I agree with your score on the fries. I'm giving my burger an 8.5.
Wow.
All right, we're gonna watch some basketball. Catch you guys in a minute. Burgers were great. Before we leave the Circa, I did want to mention that when we checked into the Golden Gate, they gave us 2 complimentary vouchers for free champagne at Legacy Club here at the Circa. I've been to Legacy Club a bunch of times. Epic views, great drinks, super friendly bartenders, but obviously we're not dressed to go up there right now, but a nice perk nonetheless. It's cocktail time. We're back at the Golden Gate and we're gonna go get some drinks at Bar Prohibition. Okay, can I do the Vegas Vicky and also the classic old fashioned? Amazing, thank you. Bar Prohibition is super full right now. It is a Saturday night, so we'll probably take these to go. But Bar Prohibition is a must visit if you come to Golden Gate, because in 2013, the Golden Gate renamed this bar to celebrate 80 years since Prohibition happened. Cheers to that.
I just went with the classic old fashioned with Elijah Craig bourbon. It's an old fashioned, it's good.
The minute I saw that they had a cocktail called the Vegas Vicky on the menu, obviously I was gonna order that. Let's try it. She's a little tangy. She's a little fun. This is the perfect drink for when you know you're about to stay up for, I don't know, another 8 hours or so.
Started to cry, then remembered I can buy myself love.
All right, it is officially 9 p.m. We're back in the hotel room. It is a Saturday night and it is a total party out there. We can hear it extremely clearly from our room. So we're gonna enjoy the view. Are you having a good time?
Yes, I love you.
It's 10 o'clock. Time for the hourly Vivavision. It is about 10:30 p.m. I cannot explain to you guys how loud it is. We're in for a very long night.
It sounds like there's a 1998 subwoofer Nissan Altima next to me.
Andrew, it's 11 p.m. Are you going to try to go to bed?
I'm gonna try, but I fear I may be unsuccessful, even though I'm literally exhausted.
I also fear that. Alrighty guys, it's 11 p.m. We have 3 more Vivavision shows to go after the one that just started. Normally at home, we would definitely already be asleep. So I think it's time for PJs. PJ mode activated. All right, it's 11:30. Andrew is going to try to go to sleep. Your noise canceling headphones are going to be working overtime. It is officially midnight. Andrew has his soundproof headphones on, but I don't think they're working. He's moving around a good amount. Okay, it's 9 a.m. We are awake. How'd you sleep?
Kind of slept, kind of didn't sleep. You know, it was like that in-between state for a very long time. I have no idea when I actually fell asleep, but I don't feel like it was that long ago.
I know that I heard the 1 a.m. Vivavision show, and then I somehow fell asleep for about 50 minutes, even though the stage was still blasting. And I woke up again for that 2 a.m. final Vivavision show, and after that, it significantly quieted down, so I was able to go to sleep. I still didn't sleep the best because you do still hear a little bit of action out there on Fremont Street.
And it seems like there's like music playing on some speakers out there like 24/7
Yeah.
for like ambient stuff, so you
It's not
definitely
as loud,
you
but
can
yeah.
definitely still hear music.
Yep. So Andrew already took a shower. I think we're gonna get changed, and we have something that we wanna show you guys before we check out. So this is the noise level at 9:15 a.m. It's already a party out there. Now I will say the pros of our Golden Gate room is, first of all, it seemed very clean. The bed was clean, the bathroom, everything was very clean, even though it was quite small. Secondly, the air conditioning in here is working overtime. This room was cold. So if you ever come to Vegas and you need like a cold room to sleep in, the Golden Gate might be a good option. All right, guys, we are on our way to check out, but before we officially check out, we do want to show you one other perk of staying here at the Golden Gate. We're headed to our next spot, but first, if you guys come over to the corner of the Golden Gate right across from the plaza, you can see a plaque that commemorates the site of the first telephone ever installed in Las Vegas. Hello. We are Golden Gate guests. Ooh, it's warm out here. Okay, so we've made it to Stadium Swim. Normally it would be $30 per person today, and the price changes depending on the day, but because we're Golden Gate guests, we got in for free. So Stadium Swim is open 365 days a year. There's a 40-foot tall screen behind me where they play all the games, 6 pools. It's an absolute massive complex. Honestly, if you're over 21, skip the D pool, come straight to Stadium Swim.
You sure we can't just stay here and watch the 2 Elite 8 games for March Madness today?
Babe, we gotta check out. We were able to explore the history of this iconic property. Check out the amenities at the Golden Gate sister properties of the D and Circa. Enjoy the vibrant atmosphere of the Fremont Street Experience, and even get a couple hours of sleep in the loudest room on Fremont Street. So comment below, would you stay in one of these rooms? I'm Lydia in Vegas. Thanks for watching this video, and make sure you subscribe to see what we discover next here in Las Vegas.